I need to let people know that this law exists, because I feel like if a lot of people did know, a lot of different decisions would have been made. Maybe people would have come forward sooner, changed their mindset on it, etc. So I started Victims Too, not just as a way to heal, but to support and help others. So since then, I've just spoken to hundreds and hundreds of people who have been in exactly the same situation as me, whether evidence was dismissed because it passed the 6-month period, or they haven't gotten an investigation at all. Majority of them are women, but I have spoken to men, and they all seem to have a very, very similar story about finding the courage, reporting, finding out that X amount of evidence won't be used in court because it's past 6 months since there is incidences within those evidences, whether that's text, pictures, etc., resulted in very lenient sentences or no investigation at all. So speaking to all these people through Victims Too, it's helped me build a better picture of what I wanted out of my campaign and how I want to support people and help people understand, the laws that are currently in place. So I'm currently very active on Instagram, Facebook, and I've recently become more active on LinkedIn. And the purpose of Victims Too was to educate a lot of people, because I was in this position from 17. And at 17, I did not know anything about what was right and what was wrong in a relationship. So it's educating the younger audience. I think there's a current misconception that victims of domestic abuse or violence are in a marriage, or they have family, and it's quite dismissive within the younger generation. So it's raising awareness through that, posting, doing lives, short videos, long videos, educating them on different areas of different forms of abuse, even talking about Stockholm syndrome, reasons why people stay, trying to break the bond with the abuser, just trying to dive in to help people understand that this isn't a mindset that you will understand overnight. To get to the point where I am, to understand right and wrong, it's a development, it's an understanding, it's an educating experience as well. For me, when I started this petition, I said to myself, even if it doesn't help me, it's going to help people in the future. It's going to prevent future victims too. And when I started it, I said to myself, no matter what, whether I get 10,000 signatures, whether I get 100,000, the aim is to educate as well. So with this petition, obviously the main goal is to get this law changed. It's a huge flaw in the system. It does seem like that law is actually protecting abusers. They are literally avoiding justice. So the aim was to also, educate people to help, if they did decide they wanted to come forward sooner, because laws like this don't change overnight. So when this petition started going around, a lot of people would message me saying, I never knew this was a thing. This is my story, what should I do? And I would never ever force anyone to come forward, because that experience alone is not easy at all. But I can guide them to understand, what choices they want to make. The time is ticking. It would be amazing if it does get 100,000 signatures. I've been campaigning since October last year, and I only just hit 10,000, and now 50,000 in like 4 or 5 days after. So it's great to see that, people are finally understanding the pain that a lot of us have suffered. And I'm very much aware of the recent events with Sarah, etc. And as horrible and sad as it is, I'm glad people are understanding that, women's safety as well is very important. And I only wish the best for her family and the healing as well. And I hope that people understand that, violence against anyone is a very, very horrible experience.